I forgot to turn my music on. It's been like 3 days since I've been live. It's like I forgot how we run shit here. Hi guys, hi. I forgot to set my music until after I hit live. And so now I have to like, sorry, I'm trying to set my music. Hi Sandra, hi Beats, hi Jimmy. Okay. Hi Carrie. How are you guys? It's been like, not a long time since I've been live, but like, I feel like it's been a couple days. Maybe since Sunday. So yeah, it's been a few days. Yeah, man, I feel like it's been like a whirlwind past couple of days, if I'm being honest. Wait, did I see what? Did I see that Taylor's 87 ring was a gift from Donna? Yes, so cute. I think it's adorable. And I really wish that people, I don't know what my hair is doing. I really wish people would stop with the whole, like, Donna doesn't like her. Truthfully, I think Donna is just, like, seems like a pretty stoic person. Oh, thank you. My mom got this for me for Christmas. I don't have a link for you or anything. Yeah. Hi. There's just been so much going on. What do you guys want to talk about? Yeah, she is. She's just like very quintessentially boy mom of that generation, right? Like, it's just like tabloids. It's not necessarily like Swifties at all. Yeah. But I think they looked cute together. Yes, I just started. Donna just seems very stoic. Just like not, she doesn't like show emotion on her, like on her face. She just, you know. Taylor Nation's post, which one? Did they post again, or are we just talking about the one from earlier? Hi. I just started going live. I feel like sometimes TikTok delays when they notify you guys, but I'm sorry. The repost of Olivia, yeah. Or was it Meredith? I don't know which cat it was. I saw it. One of the cats. I always get them confused. I'm not a cat person. Sorry. Hi, Becky. I haven't decided if I'm going to be live for the Grammys. Yeah. I haven't decided. Honestly, after all the way the Golden Globes went with people, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Honestly, I'm thinking I'll probably go live at least to just... let me say this. I'll go live during the Grammys, but I don't know if I'm going to show the screen or if I'll just be talking to you guys while watching the Grammys, you know? Just because last time, a few, like, accounts similar to mine got, like, copyright bans and stuff. I'll definitely be, if I'm not live, I'll be, like, posting, but, yeah, I just don't know. I just don't know. And if you didn't see, Travis did confirm today he's for sure not going to be at the Grammys. He was on, I think you say it, Pat McAfee. I never know how to say it. Yeah, it is strange how it, hi, Kat. It's strange how pick and choosy it is, because there's never, like, I was talking about this with somebody today, like, there's no list of rules to read, and it's like so vague, and you can never talk to a person. It's always just like, yeah. So that's why, like, I just try to actively avoid those strikes, which is probably their goal, I guess. I know, it does give us so much more to look forward to when he goes to the Eras Tour show. So, I don't know if you guys saw it, because honestly, it wasn't one of my videos that went, like, viral really or anything. But I did talk about on a video the other day about how I thought that the Super Bowl Thanks Beats, because of the Super Bowl schedule, I feel even more affirmed in my belief that Travis is going to be in Sydney, and that's where Reputation's going to get announced. I was like looking at the schedule for the last Super Bowl. I'm like, granted, that was after we won, so they have a lot more obligations. It would be different if we lose. I'm going to knock on wood. But I was like, wow, those first couple weeks are like pretty booked, right? It looks really good. I'm like, it just looks really good. I'm going to be hopeful every single weekend in February. Every single weekend. But at this point, I would be truly surprised. But don't we all say that? You know what I mean? Ro, I just started my live. Like, I think I've been in here 8 minutes tops. I feel like we've lived so many lives just since March of last year. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to think, this time last year, we had not yet started the Eras Tour. We thought Joe and Taylor were still together. Travis was nowhere even on our radar, right? We didn't have Speak Now Taylor's version. We did not have 1989 Taylor's version. No, Is It Over Now? We didn't even have All of the Girls You Loved Before this time last year. The 1975 concert, yeah, around this time last year, I believe. We did not have You're Losing Me. Or did we? No, she released that on, you're right. Did she release that when she was on tour? I can't remember. Anyways. Crazy. We've lived so many lives. And also, this time last year, Taylor still wasn't really doing, like, public appearances. Like, she wasn't doing, like, out in New York dinners. She wasn't doing, like, public paparazzi walks or anything out in New York. Like, being a Swiftie looked so much different this time last year. Do I think Midnight's is a breakup album? Yeah. I think Midnight's is halfway a breakup album. I've talked about this before, like, there were blind items about them being on and off, and I think there might be some merit to that. And I think Midnight's is pretty reflective of that. Yeah. Let's talk about the Grammys. Because, like, the way Taylor Nation keeps bringing up the Grammys, I have to admit, is a little bit suspicious to me, right? I feel like, obviously there's a lot on the line. It's, like, very important for a lot of reasons. It could be her 13th Grammy. It could be her 4th album of the year, which would be a record breaker. Like, there's just a lot. So for that reason, like, I feel, thank you, Stacey, I feel like she might pull a Taylor. Oh, nice, Nicole. Welcome to subscriptions. Or thanks for resubscribing, I guess. Just like with that, I don't know. I forgot what I was going to say. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. It makes me reset this thing every, like, 5 minutes. It's super annoying. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, there. Any changes for the rep announcement? Like in my theory? No changes in my theory for the rep announcement. Honestly, I feel reaffirmed about Sydney Night 2. I think that, yeah, I think that Travis wants to be there. I think she wants to do it on stage. I've been seeing 23s and 24s everywhere. It's just like, yeah. What was I going to say about, oh God, the Grammys. Thank you so much. Yeah, what was I going to say about the Grammys? With Taylor Nation focusing so much on it, I think there's definitely something there, right? Like, I don't know if I would say an announcement because I feel like she's going to want to do it on stage. And the Grammys stage is not the VMAs stage, right? They're just like a little stuffier, a little bit more traditional. But, hi, Tanya. I do think that, like, we might get something on Grammys night. Like, it feels very like, you guys sent my song number 1, so here's your Losing Me on streaming. You know what I mean? Like, it kind of feels like that. So I feel like she'll give us something, but I don't know what that something would be. In my dream, signed CDs. In my dream, Taylor will be putting signed CDs on her merch store. I want signed Speak Now and signed 1989 Taylor's versions. I will die for it. What I think it actually might be, potentially a single, potentially a music video from 1989. That one's big to me. That's a big one to me. Maybe even like a live version of Exile or Evermore or something, downloadable and on streaming. Yeah. I don't know. I know Exile would be great. No, guys, all it is, it's just the official audio. So people are taking it and applying so many things that don't exist. So let's talk about the TikTok ban thing. It's just audio. It's just official audio that they're talking about pulling. And it's just official audio from UMG artists. If you have the video, if you are using that official audio and you're talking over it, your video will get pulled, or your sound will get pulled. If you're using an unofficial audio that someone sped up and talking over it, I don't think that would get pulled because it's not official, right? If you're filming an Eras Tour concert and you have the raw audio, that's not going to get pulled. That's not a violation. That's not licensed. What's licensed is the commercial material placed onto TikTok by UMG. It's only licensing. Yeah. It's just that official audio. Like when you see in the bottom right corner and it's Taylor Swift's picture, that's the audio. That's the ones. Any of it that has Taylor Swift's little picture, official audio, that's the ones. Those will go. And then there's even, like, I was talking to Brendan a little bit today. We have a group chat, and he was talking. I was mostly reading. And then he was explaining that maybe they won't be muted. I don't know. It's all very confusing. And it's honestly, guys, it's confusing on purpose, right? Like, they want us to be concerned about it because both sides think that we might apply pressure to either one and offer leverage. And, like, it's like, you know, it's just confusing. And it's not just Taylor. It's any artist with UMG. Now, yeah, that's all. I don't know if there's much more to say about it. It sucks, but there's really not anything we can do, you know? Yeah, I caught, like, the tail end of that. is it Pat McAfee? I always want to say it Pat McAfee because I think that sounds better, but I think it's Pat McAfee. I don't know. Anyways, so I saw like the tail end of it. Thanks so much, Hoppy. I caught the tail end of it, but yeah, that guy, like, he's okay, right? Like, he doesn't have consistently phenomenal takes. You know what I mean? But he's fine. He's fine. He did a good job. I love that Patrick Mahomes shoved his little head in. I was like, Patrick! I was like watching on my computer at work. And so I like whipped my phone out and started to record it. That's how I got that video that I posted. I loved it. It was cute. Am I what? Hold on. I missed it. I missed it. You guys commented so fast I couldn't keep up. I'm sorry. You think that Pat was trying to get him off the Taylor subject? And then like the other guys were trying to push it almost, I feel, right? But it was fine because I feel like Travis seemed a little bit more open to just like talking about it. Did I go to the concert? Yeah. So I went to the Era show in Kansas City. I got really lucky. I got to go both nights. And then a friend invited me to go with her to New Orleans this October. So I'm going to the October New Orleans show and I'm so excited. It's to the point now where I'm counting down and I need to start planning my outfit. So, which era do you guys think I should go as? It's New Orleans, October 26th. So here's my thought. I could do Reputation, and it could also be like a spooky, scary Halloween fit at the same time. You know what I'm saying? That would be cute. And like looking at, I'm not from New Orleans, but looking at like weather in New Orleans, like it looks like I don't have to worry about sweating my ass off. Like it should be okay, you know? I do have some crown choices. That is very true. Because I was thinking also Reputation or Lover. But Reputation just feels New Orleans, you know? I have to think about it. So for my other shows, I did Red. I did the I Bet You Think About Me. That's what my profile picture is from. I have like the flower crown and the gloves on, and then I had sunglasses that said like $1 Million Couch. It was super cute. And then night 2, I did like a Midnight's look. I had like a bejeweled type romper that was like sparkly romper. And then did like touches of white and midnight blue. So I can't do either of those eras, you know? I know tickets are way expensive now. It's awful. Something folklore or Evermore and witchy would be cool. Where am I going? I'm going to the New Orleans show in October. My friend invited me. She got tickets in pre-sale, and so she invited a few of us, which was nice. And she let us pay her the pre-sale ticket price, which was even nicer. She is a saint. Her name is Justine, and I'm obsessed with her. Do I think we'll see Kylie and Jason at a show? I think it's possible. I think if we see Kylie, Jason, I don't think they're dot, but maybe, who knows? And then the Mahomes. I think we'll see them in Wembley. There's been just a couple suggestions, right, on the podcast about London / the UK. They've also talked a little bit about Australia, which is another reason I think that Thanks for the gifts, you guys. That's so nice. They've talked about Australia a couple times, which is why I think that Travis's first stop is going to be Australia. Yeah, it all just kind of, it sort of fits, you know? You say, I don't know if the kids could stay awake continuously that long. Yeah, and they might not, right? But they're also in those VIP tents, so yeah, I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. I feel like obviously the younger Kelce children are way too young. Thank you, Tanya. Are way, way too young. So is the youngest Mahomes, but like Sterling is my son's age. And I think he could handle a concert like that. Yeah, Brittany and Patrick Mahomes went with Travis to the Kansas City, Missouri show. Yeah, it was fun. And Brittany had posted something like just being Swifties or something of her and Patrick at the show. And people tried to drag her for that. Let's talk about Ed in Tokyo. I think that you're onto something with that. I think Swiftie Sweetheart, I saw her video the other day. She sent that to me. And I think that they're onto something because I don't think we're going to see Reputation announced in Tokyo. And I think that she is hyper aware that people's expectations are super high. So I think that she would have like a guest, you know what I mean? And that might dispel that rumor, but not leave people feeling disappointed. No. Ed Sheeran. So sorry. I'm talking about Ed Sheeran. Yeah, so there's a theory about Ed Sheeran going to Taylor's Tokyo show. And I think he has a show on like the 11th or something like that. And he plays in maybe Singapore or something. And so there's a few days that work for him to show up in Tokyo. And I think that would be cool. Travis is not playing in the Pro Bowl. So anyone who makes it to the Super Bowl won't play in the Pro Bowl. They won't risk injury or anything like that. I'm not going to stay up for Tokyo. What I'm going to do is set my alarm for surprise songs, and then I'm going to come over in my office, watch surprise songs, and then go lay down for a little bit more. I'm glad it finally told you I was live. I wonder... Yeah. Oh, is that Courtney? There she is. Hold on. Pin her. This is her. She was the one. Okay, Swiftie Sweetheart. She's the one. It's her videos on Ed Sheeran. So she knows way more than I do about what days he's there and what days he's playing and everything. Yeah. I just pinned her comment. Why aren't I going to the Super Bowl? It's so expensive. It's so expensive. Last year, I bought tickets to send someone for my work. And so I had to do the purchasing and get them sent. And we weren't trying to buy the worst seats in the house. We bought bad seats, though, because the seats last year were $7,500 a piece, starting out. And I bought them 3 months early, because we had been planning on doing this. And tickets were supposed to be super expensive then because of a brand new SoFi Stadium. So now here we are again in a brand new Allegiant Stadium with one more year of inflation under our belts and a year that you're expecting Taylor Swift to show up at the Super Bowl. I'm sure they're expensive. However, just take note, they're expensive this year. They're not going to go down next year because Taylor Swift's not there. Like, they're going to continue to be expensive. Does the tour allow her to attend most of his games next season? I wouldn't say most, but it does allow her to attend some. the good news is like this summer, he's basically off football until I think June or July. So obviously that's not including any of his like personal or private trainings that he does, but that leaves him basically like from February to June fairly available to watch Era shows. I don't know, Emma. I just don't think there will be a rep announcement in Tokyo. That's just me personally. Yeah. Just because when I look at stuff Taylor Nation posts, I feel like they're only Easter egging with us like 30% of the time, and the other 70% of the time they're just like hyping, you know? So a lot of their stuff I just kind of take at face value, and I'm like, okay, that, you know, that was probably just meant to mean that. But we're all constantly wrong all the time. Yeah. So we're just going to see. Hi, Samira. How are you? I think whatever happens, we're getting an announcement in February. The thing that's going to be hard for everyone to handle is that I don't think we're going to get it. We're not going to get Reputation in February. I think we're just going to get an announcement in February, and then we're going to have to wait a bit. Like, we went from May to July for Speak Now, and then we went from August to October for 1989. So with that logic, we're looking at, like, April, maybe May. Maybe May. I think rep in April as well. I think we're seeing an announcement in February, and I think we're going to get it in April. And then, like, I don't know, there's a lot that points to April, too. So I think for sure we're going to get it in April. Yeah, as long as we know it's coming, that helps, right? You think we get new music? TS11 before Rep or debut? That's interesting. Yeah, so the Hunt family went to the Era store in Kansas City, but they've been going to see Taylor Swift for a very long time. The daughter, Gracie Hunt, met Taylor on the Reputation Stadium tour, and I think on the Speak Now tour, I think. She is a little bit younger. And, yeah, has like always been a big Swiftie, so she has got to go a lot. Yeah, it's awesome. Taylor and Travis at the Met Gala is my literal dream. Hi, Lisa. That's what I'm hoping will be Taylor's first red carpet with a boyfriend. Yeah, I'm like really hoping for that. Yeah, I think Gracie posted that, or like maybe her mom or something, but one of them posted on Instagram like the pictures of them meeting Taylor through the years. I didn't know they had met her that much either until that Instagram post. Hi, Kaylee. The Met Gala is always the first Monday in May. So I think it's this year it's like May 6th, I think. First Monday in May. That's all that I can remember about it, always. May 6th. Perfect. Yeah, she is off. She is off. Well, maybe. As far as it being a pattern, new album, 2 re-records, new album, 2 re-records. Maybe. We only have one instance of that happening to speak of, so that doesn't quite make a pattern yet, you know? If she releases TS11 first, that would be a pattern. Then that would create a pattern, but we haven't quite created a pattern yet. Can you address when Travis said it's nothing more than that? I don't know what that comment is about. I used to think TS11 would come before Reputation and debut as well. I did, because I thought it was like a rewriting the, you know, original Karma album and the timeline. And I think ultimately, like, I just stopped because, like, the reputation clues are, like, so in our face. And, like, I mean, come on. The Bejeweled video was one big giganto Easter egg for Speak Now. And that's exactly what it was, you know? So, I think I just kind of have, like, resigned myself that, like, okay, we're not going to get TS11 until after tour. And then I, you know, forced myself to rework and look at what I had thought were Easter eggs for TS11 next and, like, what those actually meant. And the big thing for me that really changed my mind was when I looked at the Eras Tour set list and the order of everything and where it landed in the set list. And so, like, I don't know if you guys, I have a video on this that I posted months and months ago, that each set has a number, like a month, right? February Fearless was 2, Speak Now is 5, and it was announced in May, but it also coincides with release dates as well. So Midnight's was the 10th set and was released in October. And I think that's why she didn't include a debut set, because she wanted it to be 10 sets. Because the 11th set is why she walks off stage to Karma. She goes out like that door is on the background, that Karma door, moving into TS11. And so I personally think that we're getting TS11 after her last stop on the Eras Tour. I think that she's going to give us TS11 on December 13th, 2024. It's a Friday. It's her birthday. Yeah. And you know how Taylor loves to gift us on her birthday. So that to me is like why how I connected those strings. I just don't see, at this point, I don't see TS11 coming next. I feel like it's coming later. He said, we're two people in a relationship supporting each other and having fun with it, nothing more. I feel like that's fair. Yeah, I feel like that's fair. Hi, Lisa. Thank you. I think that your show's in August. Are you in Wembley? I think Wembley has a really good chance of seeing an announcement for debut. But I think probably the June. Why was there no confetti at the game on Sunday when the Chiefs won? That's because the Chiefs weren't at Arrowhead. Yeah. In the NFL, they're not mandated to do any of that stuff. So the home team basically buys confetti in case they win. I loved Travis's comments today. Yeah, for sure. It sucks that you don't get the big confetti moments, but it's fine. The Super Bowl's different. The Super Bowl will have, well, this year they probably can get away with doing the same color confetti for both teams, but the Super Bowl will generally have 2 sets of confetti. And so they'll release confetti regardless of who wins. But in the playoffs, it's only if the home team wins. Yeah, no need when we had Taylor on the field. What's my dream gardening rotation? I saw that. Who was that? Oh. Well, Taylor. I mean, legit Taylor. For real. And I don't know who else. Like, I'm like, who? Maybe Barack Obama. It might be a good one. I would love to pick his brain. Actually, Michelle Obama, not Barack. Michelle. It would be all women because I just truly, like, I don't want to be around men any more than I have to be at this point in my life. Sorry. But I don't know who else. That's a good question. I don't know, Kira, if I am able to. That might be beyond my editing skills. Do you think she'll add more tour dates? I really don't. I don't. And I hate saying that, but just like the Eras Tour has to end, you know? It's sad and we don't want it to, but it does have to end at some point. And so that's part of why I don't think she's adding US dates. Like, we're going out that Karma door off the final set and then into TS11 onto, you know, stage set 11. It's definitely beyond, yeah. Yeah, I think if we'll get any additional dates, agreed. It will be at cities that she's already going to. But ultimately, I mean, I think it's just, I don't know. We're already getting a lot, you know what I mean? So it would be hard to. It's got to end at some point. I think she will too. And that's what I was saying too. Like, if she does announce an album or release an album, like I think at the end of tour, that gives her the chance to kick back and just do album promotions. And I say just do album promotions, but really though, we're talking about Taylor Swift, who has the privilege of not having to do tons of like late night talk shows to get people to buy her albums, you know. She will, and with her friends like Fallon or whatever. But she doesn't have to do those things. So in my opinion, yeah, like after tour ends, like I think the last show's on the 8th, and I think that we're getting TS11 on the 13th. Just, you know, kicking back and like doing the promos that she wants to do. And that's it. You know, I agree with you guys. I see a lot of you saying like it's a really long tour and like it takes up a whole lot of time. And no, she did not tour for Folklore and Evermore. I'm hearing you guys say like, yes, it's a really long tour, and it totally is. However, something to remember too is that like Taylor is touring a lot differently now than she used to tour when she was touring like Speak Now and Fearless, right? She's touring in a way now that a lot of artists don't get the chance to do, which is like she's basically handpicking the dates that she wants to go on tour. She's only going on the weekends, only when she wants. She's spreading the dates out. Like, she's not going Melbourne Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sydney Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You know what I mean? She's going Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Her shows are very long, and she's definitely working very hard. Please don't think that I'm saying that she's not. I'm just saying that her schedule has been awarded to her. Like, she's able to create her own schedule, and that is just not something a lot of artists are able to do. Thanks, Tanya. That's so nice of you. You keep people hyping here. It's so cute. Hi, Mandy. How are you? I know I missed some stuff. How do we go back to 1.5 hour shows after this tour? How do we go back to like anything that's not a Taylor Swift concert after this show? I mean, for real. Thanks for sending donuts, guys. That's cute. I am continuously impressed by how out in the open her and Travis are with their relationship still. It's mind-boggling to me. I still can't. How many Grammys do you think she'll win? Hopefully all of them. I don't know. I really want her to win Album of the Year, but I know it's a lot of competition. Yeah, Alyssa, you're welcome. Thanks for being here. That's the only one I really care about is Album of the Year, because I want her to break that record. I want her to be the only person. I want her to be the only artist with 4 Album of the Year wins. Do I think Travis will travel on tour with her after her NFL commitments? Yes and no. So do I think he's just going to be a roadie and be with her 100% of the time? No, not quite. But I do think we're going to see him at quite a few Eras Tour shows. She also goes, like, she does February and she does Tokyo and then Australia. And then where's she go after Sydney? She does one more show after Sydney. And then she's on a break again. So she's on a break from March to May. So there's not much, you know what I mean? Like, and then he's going to go back to football around June or July. Singapore, thank you. So there's not going to be, you know what I mean? There's not a ton of cities for him to follow around and travel her to, especially if you agree with me and don't see him showing up to one until probably Sydney at the end of February. But that's still a lot of shows. Like, if he just goes to Sydney, that's 3 shows in Sydney he could see, you know? Oh, I would go there for Super Bowl weekend. I bet it's going to be really fun. Is anyone hosting or going to a Super Bowl party? I am not. I hang out with my parents because I'm old. I don't think they've announced the next year's season, 24-25 season yet. I check often because I was trying to look the other day about if he would be off for any of her, like if he would have a bye week for any of her US tour dates. And I didn't see it yet. So I don't think that they have it set quite yet. Does she mention Travis in the acceptance speech? I don't know. Maybe. I don't think so, though. Ultimately, because I don't think Travis had anything to do with Midnights. Maybe she says, here's what I think is more possible. I think it's more possible if she wins an iHeart Award for the Eras Tour. I think it's more possible she mentioned Travis in that speech. I think it's more possible she mentioned any sort of significant other in a speech that's not at the Grammys, right? The Grammys is just like that penultimate, you know? But I think iHeart, and especially if she wins for the Eras Tour, here's why. Remember when she won a VMA, I think it was a VMA, for the 1989 World Tour, and she mentioned, that's when she brought up Calvin Harris. She was like, for the first time, I had someone to come home to afterwards that was supporting me, so thank you, Adam. Or I think that was his name, Kyle, some basic name like that. I could see that again, right? I could see that, like, you know, it's the Eras Tour. I had this person who was, like, going to see me, supporting me, had my back. Is Arrowhead going to watch the Super Bowl live? They don't usually do watch parties at Arrowhead. What they do instead is there's a place downtown. It's called the KC Live Block. It's in the Power and Light District. You have probably seen clips of it. They have a huge big screen TV and then like multiple levels, just kind of in a big horseshoe around. And there's tons of bars on both levels and everything. They fill up that KC Live Block and people do a watch party in there. Yeah, it's right across the street from the concert venue. Yes. $1,600 for a table of 4 at McFadden's for the Super Bowl. That's awesome, actually. How do I think Taylor going on the field made Travis feel? Hold, please. Because let me find the photo. Like, look at that. It made him feel great, incredible, loved, supported, seen, recognized, heard, acknowledged, supported, proud. Must I go on? Look at the little eye wrinkles. He's smiling for real, for real. I heard a clip today that Ed Kelce was like, oh, she didn't even have a pass. We just, you know, and he was like, oh, cool. I don't think he expected her to come down on the field. I really don't. Because she didn't have a pass. But, like, she's fucking Taylor Swift. Like, what are they going to say? Who are you and what are you here for? Hi, I'm Taylor fucking Swift. Why do you think I'm here? I think he would, and this is the thing I love about Travis Kelce, whatever. People are going to call me weird. I don't care. When they're together, watch, you'll notice it too. He's always touching her. He's always, like, holding her, reaching out to find her, to put his arm around her or whatever. And I think that's so sweet. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. Yeah. Yeah, the ring and the earrings matched. It's cute, right? And he calls her Tay. You think that's his love language? Yeah, maybe. Like, this is the one, I was trying to find it. This is the one, the video, because he's just like, he just doesn't let go. It's so sweet. And this still is everything, because look, this is the beginning. Look at Travis looking at the camera. He's like, is it okay? There's a camera right there. And the first thing she says is, I don't care. I don't fucking care. They're just so happy. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Like, what's wrong with me? I'm an adult woman. I think they're very happy. My mom the other day was like, I just want love to win. Like, I just want like love to win. Just one for the good guys. Oh gosh. The Grammys outfit and the Super Bowl outfit. Okay, so let's talk about that jacket. I think that was a little bit of Tay baiting and I shouldn't have fallen for it and reposted it. So for that, I apologize. I don't think that was for anybody famous. Looking back when I read that post, could have been for anybody. And yeah, she won't need a jacket in Vegas, that's for sure. So, the question is for the Grammys, does she wear black or green? I'm going to go with green. No, they're not going to move the parade. She'll miss it. But it's okay. It's not that great. I went last year. It was fun, but it's like, it's just a player shotgunning a bunch of beers. Is Kelly Teller her +1? Yes. I think we see Kelly Teller as a +1 again. I think that Kelly's been so supportive lately, and I feel like they're really close. Miles is going to go to the Super Bowl. Yes, that's true. Yes, so I think we're going to see Kelly Teller as her date again. Yeah, I think she's going to give us green again. Some iteration of something green. Black to the Grammys, she wore green to what? She wore green to the last award show. She wore green to the last 2 awards, didn't she? Or am I tripping out? Who's going to the Super Bowl? Scott, Andrea, Austin, Blake, Ryan, Miles, Kelly. We don't know. I haven't heard anything about any of Taylor's family. Let's talk about Kelly posting videos. There's so many reasons why I love this. One, because like it's just like giving us the content, right? But also, Kelly would not be posting that if Taylor wasn't okay with her posting it. Just let it sink in, right? And if Taylor wasn't okay with her posting it, she wouldn't continue to invite Kelly to the football suites, to the award shows. If Taylor wasn't cool with her doing it, it wouldn't be happening. So it makes me so happy that Taylor's obviously signed off on this and is cool with it and is like wanting, like that she, you know, it's cute. Did Kelly and Kaylee have a prior friendship? I don't think so. Not that I know of. I agree with you, Allie. I don't think she's just cool with it either. I think she does want it out there. I think that they like... Oh, they were friends before? That's cool. I didn't know that. Miles is friends with Jason. Okay, guys, but Jason knowing Miles doesn't mean that Kylie and Kelly knew each other. That's different. Did Kylie know Kelly? Eagles fans doesn't make them friends either. Did Kylie know Kelly? Okay. I believe you. But when some of those comments start to roll in and they're like, Jason knew him, I'm like, it does matter. You know what I mean? That's cute. I love that they knew each other. That's cute. Like acquaintances, maybe. Yeah, that's cool. Whatever. Regardless, all of those videos, like, yeah, Taylor signed off on it. Yeah, they just started following each other. That's what I'm saying too. So I don't know how deep of a relationship it was. Maybe just like acquaintances, and that's cool too. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. They may not have had an opportunity to like hang out with each other for like extensive periods of time, but do I think Travis and his teammates will have a watch party? I don't know. I don't know. It depends on so many things, right? And here's the thing, is that I do know for sure they have curfew, which means everyone has to be in their own room. So I don't know what time that would be either, right? That would play a role. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. I think it's a really cute idea. I think we'll never really find out. Yeah. Welcome, T. Yeah, hi. It is Teddy Swims. This is the Snow Globe playlist that Taylor Nation posted a while ago. You think Britney might be her date to the Grammys? Maybe. Maybe. That would be really cute. No, I have not heard his Cruel Summer cover. Yeah, I haven't. I wish Taylor didn't endorse any political party. That's cool. I don't know if she has. She's just endorsed individual people as far as I'm aware. Hi, Romania. Yeah, I do think it's more than likely Kelly is her date, honestly. Especially just because, like, of how close they've been recently, right? Yeah. I think that we'll see her in green again, or black. I haven't quite decided. Maybe black, but maybe I'm thinking probably green. How about this? If we get a pap walk this week, and Taylor is wearing green, I think she'll wear green to the Grammys. If we get a pap walk and she's wearing black, I think she'll wear black to the Grammys. Why not red? Because we are not in the red era. We are technically celebrating midnights for Grammys. Most recent era is 1989. Whilst Easter egging Reputation, her fashion lately has not been red. It's been black and green. Did I pre-order the Taylor Swift Styled book? Yes, I did. I did. I don't know if she ever was in Kansas City, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. Do you think we will get maybe Stars theme again? I don't think so. I guess maybe it's possible that she dresses like midnightsy on brand. But I just don't think so. Yeah. Hi, Bethany. How are you? Yeah, I don't think that she's in Kansas City right now. I don't think that she was ever in Kansas City after this game, to be honest with you. After that game, I know they do always have to go back with the team. I'm curious what will happen with the UMG thing. I'm curious. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Hi, Nikki. How are you? Everyone's in here. The UMG thing. Potentially losing all the official artist music from UMG off TikTok at midnight tonight. We'll see. I was hoping that they would reach a last minute deal. It doesn't sound like it's gonna happen. But yeah. See, that was my questions too. So then do the stolen versions stay up because those are with Big Red Machine? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not so good with that stuff. You guys launched a poll. You're so funny. What is this? What color will Taylor wear to the Grammys? Yeah, let's talk about it. Nikki, Bethany, what color do you guys think Taylor's going to wear to the Grammys? I think, let me go back. I think if we see her out on a paparazzi walk this week in New York, whichever color she's wearing is going to be the color she wears to the Grammys. I'm hoping for green. But I think it might be black. Black. Tell me what you guys think. The pink nails has been an interesting touch, I will admit. It does make me think like we might see a Blackpink feature, which I would love. The poll's right here. You can click it. I feel like, what did Nikki say? I feel like it's so long since we've seen her in a pattern, but I think she'll honor Midnights. Love that too. Would love it. If she did, like, I loved the birthday look with the black dress with the constellation. And I think that was a really cute way to, like, double Easter egg, right? Reputation plus Midnights. So I could see something like that happening too. I think that would be so cute. Edgy or classic? I'm loving this whole 90s thing that she's doing lately. Just not super edgy. Like, I wouldn't call it, like, grunge or super edgy. Just, yeah, very 90s. I don't know how else to describe it. Just very 90s. So I'm hoping that's how she goes. I think Rep TV will have a Blackpink feature. Yes. Because also wasn't one of the members of Blackpink seen leaving the studio with her in September? I think they said later that it was an album, like, wrap party. But one of the members of Blackpink was there. Yeah. Big Machine Records is owned by UMG, so I don't know how that works with the stolen songs. Interesting. That's interesting. What is Blackpink? Blackpink is, they're a girl group. They're an Asian girl group. They're really good. There's a song of theirs called Pink Venom. You've probably heard it. Taylor posted a song at the VMAs. She posted a TikTok for the VMAs when she announced Midnights. K-pop, thank you. I didn't know which country they were from, and I didn't want to say it incorrectly. So they're a K-pop girl group. Anyways, Taylor posted that video before the VMAs, and it was set to Pink Venom by Blackpink. And then she was also singing, I think they performed at that VMAs, and she was like dancing and singing their song. And all of her nails have been pink lately, and I love that. So, have we talked about her hair at the Super Bowl and Grammys? Will she stay curly for rep? I loved her hair at the last Chiefs game. I loved the natural curls so much. I am obsessed. Have you guys seen that TikTok that's going viral? It was this girl just like completely like talking total crap on her curly hair, and it made me so sad. I loved her curly hair. How long before Midnights did we get hints? I don't feel like we got many hints for Midnight. I feel like Taylor showed up on the VMA's red carpet and we all went, ma'am? Ma'am? She was wearing that, you know, super sparkly, look what you made me do esque throwback thing. And we all thought, oh, it's Reputation. Oh, she might be announcing Reputation tonight. Like, I thought we were hearing Reputation. And then she said, my brand new album. And we went, I'm sorry, what? That's a good point, Karen. NYU speech in May had Midnight's Easter eggs. I will say, though, it's not Easter eggs that we were meant to decipher in that time. It was lyrics, right? It was song lyrics, like You're on Your Own Now, and Labyrinth, Breathe In, Breathe Deep, Breathe Through. Oh, who's rude, Nikki? Where are they? Get them out, get them out, get them out, get them out. We're not mean in here. Thank you. Don't even mute, just block them. I so don't care. My block button has been so hot today. I posted one New Heights video, y'all, and I had all the Brads and Chads in my comment. I swear to God. But when they comment mean stuff, it makes it super easy to actually just block them, because I can just go to the filtered comments and just hit one button instead of having to go to their profile and block them. So it makes my life easy. Like, say something dumb. TikTok's gonna filter your comment. I love the natural, yeah, let them feed the algorithm for sure. I loved Taylor's naturally curly hair. I would love to see her at the Grammys in a natural curly moment. I don't think she'll give us that, though. I'm a wavy haired girly, not quite curly, but I still don't think that my natural wavy hair looks like done up to me. And that's still something, it's a personal problem. It does not mean it's projection. It's a personal problem. Black or midnight blue. Yeah. So if I was getting ready for the Grammys, I would want my hair like either like big curly, like with a big iron, you know, or straightened and blown out. But that's just me. I don't know. She's going to be incredible no matter what. She's going to look amazing no matter what. I'm just so excited to see what she wears. I loved her curls. Maybe like the Golden Globes hair. I did love that. It just felt like it was a very big blowout. Just like very like sexy old Hollywood vibey, right? Very cute. Oh, I mean, yeah, like she could wear a paper bag and she would still be just stunning. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. She's just like, she's beautiful, you know? What must it be like to wake up and just look like that? And like, listen, not to be weird, but let's make it weird. Just for 1 second. Have you seen pictures of her like in person? Not professional photos, but like some of these from Chiefs games. Her eyes are so blue. Like, how are her eyes that blue? It should be illegal to be that pretty and that talented and that kind. I can't. She's so pretty. So pretty. Yeah, and she's smart. It's like no wonder people love to hate her. Like, she has everything. I'm sure you hate her. That just means that they're just not nice people. And like, you see her in like professional photos and you're like, gosh, her eyes look so beautiful here. But like, I guess I didn't realize that they look like that all the time. All the time. It looks like she has professional lighting on all the time. I say this thing in real life. I'm like, these people, I'm like, is this person, right? Are they Hollywood beautiful or are they like normal people beautiful? Because to me, like, there's a lot of people that are like normal people beautiful, and you're like absolutely stunning. But then there's like Hollywood beautiful, right? Which is like everyone in the street stops because you're just like, look like you were like carved perfectly and you glow. And I feel like Taylor's Hollywood beautiful. Like, she's so pretty. She's always taking pictures with the kids, isn't she? Yeah, she is. What if she announces TS11? I think something's coming at the Grammys. I don't think we're going to get an album announcement. My fingers are crossed for, thank you so much for the roses, Melissa. My fingers are crossed for a 1989 music video, which I think we have a very good chance of. Or signed CDs in the merch store, which is a long shot, but I'm still hoping for it. Taylor Swift in Love writes the best love songs. I can't wait. I can't wait. The minute she sang Labyrinth, I was like, we're fucking done, Zoe. Like, this is it. Dead, gone, buried, R.I.P. me. Put me back in the grave. We're done. Wrap it up. The minute she smirked and said, oh no, I'm falling in love again, done. Dead and gone and buried. Endgame was everything. Where is the Endgame video? Where is it? You're telling me you got Travis's reaction from Is It Over Now, start to finish, and you did not think to film Endgame? Who is gatekeeping that video? Where are you? Please give it to me. Please show us. Please and thank you. I need it. It's not even an ask. It's a need. There's so many people that were filming. What? Scott is gate. Scott. Someone has it. Someone has it. And someday, watch, we'll get it in like 13 years. And we're like, oh, I never shared this. Happy 13th anniversary, Taylor and Travis. And it's perfect. Does anyone think she'll change some songs on the set list for this? Like, that was a joke, by the way. In case, anyways. Does anyone think she will change some songs on the set list for this leg? No. Here's why. If she changes anything, it would be like the 'Tis the Damn Season, Long Live, one song add-ons. How long until we get the Eras Tour documentary? Clearly they're filming something. Agreed. I'll get there in 1 second. And I think the reason she wouldn't do that is just because it's too hard to change the set list with the dancers and the stage graphics and everything like that. They rehearse. There's graphics on the stage that are super important. They can't do any big set changes. No. Adding those one-off songs, though, are a little bit different. So if we see any changes to a set list, I would say maybe adding a song or removing like either Long Live or 'Tis the Damn Season and adding a song elsewhere. Yeah. So let's talk about what was the other song. I'm sorry, I already forgot the question that I said I was going to answer. Oh, when are we getting the Eras Tour documentary? You know, I don't know. Maybe that's something she'll announce at the Grammys. That would be a great idea. You know? That would be an incredible thing to announce after the Grammys. Fingers crossed. But who knows? Yeah, I agree with you. They're clearly filming something. Let's not forget that Taylor did say she was directing a film. It would make sense to me if she's directing her Eras Tour documentary film, personally. We all thought something else, something starring Blake Lively, but maybe we were just being stupid and not thinking that through. Why wouldn't she direct her own Eras doc, you know? Yeah, I think it could come whenever, right? I think it could come whenever. We'll see. If she goes to Tokyo and we still see those cameras following them around, especially after the show, obviously we're not getting it anytime soon. The vlog she's filming at the games. What makes you think she's filming vlogs? I thought she was just sending a video to someone or a Snapchat or even just like FaceTiming somebody. Yeah, I agreed with you. Puff, what she just said. That basically like those little Snapchats that she's taking are like FaceTime videos or whatever. I think those are for like her other Instagram, like, right? Her private Instagram where she can like, where she does share that stuff. I think she absolutely has one of those where she shares those private things, but yeah. I think it's just one of those things, like, we lost privileges to those moments. You know, we lost privileges to Taylor Swift posting a lot of personal stuff on Instagram. The possibilities that she's in a Marvel movie. It's possible. It's super possible. I like those rumors. I think they make a lot of sense overall. Could it be a documentary about her regaining control of her music? 120% it could. And I would love that too, with the penultimate moment being the Eras Tour, right? And reclaiming these works. And that makes sense if she's doing it that way. For us to not get a documentary even this year, it would make sense for her to film announcements on stage. Sorry, I gotta sneeze. It hit me like a ton of bricks. I know I sneeze so weird, but that's what I think. A documentary of her. I mean, I love that. Honestly, I love that. A documentary of her regaining and re-owning all of her music. No, she didn't write Argyle. Thank you. I don't know what happened. It just like hit me. You know what I mean? Out of nowhere. What if it comes out for debut? Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. Listen, my dream Taylor Swift like piece of media is a book or just like a pamphlet, notepad, PDF file, I don't care, of all the Easter eggs. I especially want the ones that we missed. The ones that Taylor put out and she thought like, okay, we'll see this. Like, they'll catch this for sure, and we didn't. That's what I want. Because if I'm being honest with you, and I'm always being honest with you, I think a lot of those Easter eggs were in Folklore and Evermore. And I think we missed a lot of them. Yeah, just really quick on, someone just said the Fox News thing. Taylor's gonna be dragged into politics here. And, like, I think it's best that all of us just remember Taylor hasn't said anything, so yeah. They're turning her into, like, a political puppet, and it's not okay. Not appropriate. So, yes, I think we way overthink some of the Easter eggs, too, sometimes, right? And we're like doing shit, changing it, and not even taking it as face value or what it was intended, right? So I want to know what it was that we missed. Yeah, like, damn, they were just nails, right? And then, like, forgetting that 2 years earlier, she was like, I loved the Easter egg through my nails. She's so funny for that. I think we dismissed a lot of the Folklore Evermore Easter eggs because we were like, oh no, she doesn't want us to like talk about certain things, or she doesn't want to, there's certain things she doesn't want to address or whatever, you know what I mean? Send me a DM. If you're a small business, send me a DM. And we can talk about your things, what your product is. I love that. How I do this every night. I do not go live every night. I go live a few times a week. I've been trying to set a little bit more parameters for myself on it because I could get carried away. Yeah, we were like not taking Folklore and Evermore for what she was saying because we were like trying to be overtly cautious and very respectful, and she trained us to be that way. But I think we missed a lot. Yeah. Any examples of eggs we brushed off? My best example of eggs we brushed off were her NYU graduation speech, where she said like, breathe in, breathe through, breathe deep, breathe out, whatever those lyrics are. I always get them wrong. And we're all like, that's a weird thing to say, instead of, oh shit, that's, you know what I mean? Like, for not realizing that was a song lyric until Midnight's came out, and then we were like, oh. That's like my best one. Yeah, it's so obvious when she said lyrics. Like, we should have caught that, like, immediately, and the fact that we didn't is really just on us. It's really just on us. Or, like, the cool thing is, you're on your own now. And we should have been like, meh, you know, and we didn't. We just missed it. Who works for Taylor Nation? That's what I want to know, too. And how do I get that job? How do I get that job? Yeah, I know, the Grammy speech. And it's like, how much do I break this down? Sometimes I'm just too tired. Sometimes I'm just too tired. Right? How do I be a Taylor Swift assistant? How do I just, as my job, break down Taylor Swift Easter eggs? I will sign that NDA. If one day I disappear off here, just know, guys, it's because I signed an NDA and I have my dream job. Just know. I will sign that NDA so fucking fast. I do not care. If I ever disappear from TikTok, just know, you guys, I got my dream job and I signed that NDA. I'm dying. But really, though. I mean, for real. Do you believe in the karma theory? Will we ever hear it? Yes and no. I think there's a chance we've already heard portions of karma. For anyone who's a new Swiftie, karma is the Swiftie theory of the Lost album. It was rumored that Taylor was completing or had completed an album before the Reputation album called Karma. And the reason that album was not released is because of the Kanye call that Kim Kardashian released, and then Taylor entered hiding, came out with Reputation, and Karma never saw the light of day. But I think it's possible that we've seen some of those songs elsewhere. Like the single Karma, for instance, I think was from the Karma album. Yeah. I think she may have rewrote bits and pieces of the song. I think she's done that with a lot of her vaults and re-records that she can. But I think the song Karma was originally from the album Karma. I think it's possible we haven't seen all of them, though. I don't think we've heard all of them. Where did the Karma rumors come from? So that's really interesting. Most of it came from Taylor's fashion and her style. Taylor has always used fashion, her style, her nails as Easter eggs to her next eras, so to speak. And around this time, remember, it was after 1989, okay? So 1989 had a very cute, distinct style. It was very, like, New York girl, right? And then that changed. She chopped her hair off. She bleached it. It's called Bleachella. Look it up. She started wearing flannels, and it was a little more grungy and edgy. She went to Coachella, and she had on a red lip. Hi, Jenny. She had on a red lip, but she wasn't wearing the winged eyeliner she was known for. It was just a very distinct, clear, different, marked style that she had not been wearing, which is usually how we delineate a new Taylor Swift era. She never released Karma, so she never needed to re-record it or anything like that. Karma is just a theory. It's like the long-lost city of Atlantis for Swifties. Karma is our Atlantis. Bleachella does remind me of Jenny from Gossip Girl. Yes, so much. So much. So Taylor only has 2 albums left to claim, Reputation and her self-titled album, Taylor Swift. Which is amazing. I can't believe she's already done them, all 6. Yes, it was written on the manual. So, but that's not where the Karma theory originated. The Karma theory originated when her fashion first started changing back in, 2015, I think? 2016, maybe? And that's when it started happening. She was quoted mentioning Karma a couple times. And since then, people started believing Karma was an album. There's also a scene in the Look What You Made Me Do music video where all of her eras are lined up and they're talking to each other at the end of the music video. But there's one Taylor on the plane that's spray painting on the airplane, and then she's sawing off the wing, and she doesn't talk. She never talks to the camera. She doesn't even look at it. Nothing. She doesn't acknowledge anything. It's very hidden. But a lot of people online were saying, oh, that's the real Taylor. That's the album we're supposed to have gotten. That's the era she was entering and we're never going to see. And Taylor had liked some of those tweets. I don't know if they were tweets or if they were on Tumblr or what have you, but Taylor liked a couple of those and gave more stock to the long lost, Karma album. That one was also a really poignant Easter egg, right? Was that other Taylor that was on the airplane. And so those are, just 2 separate things where she's referencing that Karma. And then, when we get to Lover in the Man Wall, she does have Karma written on the man wall twice. So, yeah, that's something too. It's just, I think we've seen some of them. I think that the Karma single is from the album Karma. That tracks for me. I don't think Karma is necessarily Reputation, just because I think there's too many context clues for Reputation that keep it cohesive. And I think that Karma probably would have had a different sound. And it would have felt almost like a hodgepodge of sorts if Karma was turned into Reputation. It would have felt probably like 2 albums together. I do think we've seen some of the songs. Oh my God, her laughing when she announced that Karma was a track title kills me. To this day, she was diabolical for that, and she knows what she did. But that's part of the reason that I think it was on the album originally. Yeah. No, I don't know if she'll ever release it. At this point, I think that she's just keeping them in the vault. I think she might put it on, I think there's a chance we might see it on TS11. For a while, I thought that Karma was being rebranded as TS11 and she would release that as TS11, but I don't think so anymore. I just don't think the eggs are adding up that way. And I can't forget the single Karma. I just don't think she would ever write a single called Karma if she ever planned on releasing an album of the same name. Do you think she'll ever release Need? I think eventually. Eventually. I think we have a good chance of that maybe on the 1-year anniversary of the Eras Tour, because the launch of the Eras Tour was the day that she announced All of the Girls You've Loved Before. And so announcing the other vault track from Lover in Need on the anniversary of that would be like a nice little cookie crumb for us, you know? What if Karma turned into Midnights? I don't think so, because I think, again, the context clues aren't there to support that, right? We have all of these clues in the Midnights album that point to it being a more recent write. So I don't think so. Assuming Karma is real and not just a concept, that would have been written over 10 years ago, almost over 10 years ago. So I just don't think the context is there for Midnights to have been a different album. All the Girls You Loved Before is Taylor and Travis coded. Yeah. Yeah, so I saw someone ask earlier, does she need to re-record Karma? No. We don't even know if it's a real album. The only thing she's re-recording are albums that were released under her former label. That's it. We've only got 2 left, Reputation and Debut. I want the bangers too. Do I think Taylor has made Travis sign an NDA? No. I know for sure they've made waiters and stuff sign NDAs when they go out to eat, which is always crazy to me that people don't recognize that that's a thing. You know? Whatever. Anyways, no, I don't think she made Travis sign anything. Maybe his agent. Valentine's Day merch. I don't know. She didn't do Valentine's Day merch last year, did she? The year before that was the Lover Live from Paris vinyl, right? Or was it just last year that she did the Lover Live from Paris vinyl? It feels like it's been longer than a year. No, there was never an official Lover cardigan. Cardigans basically started with folklore. It was kind of weird. Do I think Joe actually co-wrote? Do you? Do you think Joe actually co-wrote? What do you guys think? Yeah. All I'm saying is I don't think it's possible she walked into a full-fledged Betty chorus. Chords. Maybe chords. Maybe chords. I also know she's pretty generous with those songwriting credits, so... I also think it's... I don't know if I want to say that. I don't know if I want to say that. I don't think I will. Yeah, fully formed chorus. I don't think so. Maybe a line or two. Here's the thing. You know, because she is generous with her songwriting credits, there's a part of me that is like, okay, did he say a line of this song or this chorus to her in conversation? You know what I mean? And she took that line as he said it and put it in a song. I don't know where my sweatshirt's from. I got it as a gift on Christmas. I'm sorry. Jack doesn't believe it for one hot ass second. Jack's the real one. What is Seven about? Seven? The movie? Help. Seven the movie? Jack is all of us. Jack knows what he was doing. Oh my God, the song Seven. Oh my God. Guys, I'm gonna, first off, revoke my Swiftie card. Take it away. Take it away. Oh my God. I think I'm tired. What is the song Seven about? I think there's like, I don't know. There's conflicted feelings, right? About what it's about. I think it's about her writing about a friend or like just someone she knew when she was younger and just like reminiscing on them and like what their life could be like now. Yeah, Aaron too. He didn't say anything verbally, but his face was priceless. Yeah. Yep. I know, no getting that dream job. I know. Revoke it. I will never be a part of Taylor Nation. I was like, the movie Seven. Goodness. Goodness. Jack, well, first off, if you haven't heard the Bleachers remix of Anti-Hero, you need to listen to that now. Jack's verse in the Bleachers remix of Anti-Hero. Sometimes I feel like everybody is an art bro lately, and I just judge them on the hill. Jack Antonoff. Lyrics too, that's right. He was like, lyrics too? Yeah. And then with Jack Antonoff releasing When You're Losing Me was actually recorded, he was giving us a timeline. He was telling us things were not as rosy as they seemed. Yeah, talking shit about your famous baby. Pierced through the heart of 90s guilt. Yeah. Yeah, Shawn Mendes knew things too. It makes you wonder if Shawn Mendes like saw maybe like an argument or something that he wasn't meant to see. I don't know. That's purely speculation. Please don't take that seriously. I have no idea. Shawn Mendes had that. So, rewind. Shawn Mendes, first of all, went on the Reputation tour with Taylor. He like did an appearance. They sang together. I think he was also dating Camila Cabello around that time. Please confirm. And Camila Cabello was opening for Taylor on the Reputation tour. Not sure about if they were dating yet. Again, need someone to confirm. He also did a remix of the song Lover. And so he did like a Truth or Dare video where they asked what he thought about Taylor Swift's boyfriend. And he was like, oh, he seems nice. And they were like, that's a lie. And he was like, oh, haha. A lie detector test. Yeah, thank you. A lie detector test. Oh, haha. He looks like he could be a villain with those eyes or something weird. It was just weird. Thanks for the gifts, you guys. That's very nice of you. The bracelets. I have a video on the bracelets. It's pinned. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with the fact that had Taylor... Listen, friendship bracelets have been around for forever. We know this. We've been doing this. We know this. I was born in 1989. I was making friendship bracelets in preschool. I'm aware that they've been around forever. But had Taylor never written In Your On Your Own Kid, make the friendship bracelets, Swifties would not be making friendship bracelets in waves for the Eras Tour. Travis Kelce would have never made a friendship bracelet for the Eras Tour if Taylor had not written that line, okay? The fact that he then bought her this diamond tennis friendship bracelet with their couple nickname on it, is he real? Where do I buy one? Are you kidding me? And he had one made for him too. He had a little one for Taylor and a big one for him. I'll get the picture. But you guys, I do have a video about it. It's pinned on my page. I'll get the picture. Don't you worry, my friends. The top one is Travis. The bottom one is Taylor's. Yes, it's been confirmed from the jeweler that created these. I'm not sure if Travis bought both of them or if they made the second one as a gift. However, I'm inclined to believe that these were purchased because these are diamonds, right? Like, I don't know anyone giving away diamonds. And if so, I need to go. It's not a middle name. It's TNT, like Taylor and Travis. TNT. The middle one is a heart. It's like a diamond heart. I think it's supposed to be a necklace that they gave her. They were pretty expensive. I think someone said like $5,800, but I don't know if that's confirmed. So yeah, please don't. Please don't take that for reals because I'm not sure. A lot of people call them TNT. I've seen Tavis, Trailer, TNT, something else. But TNT is cute. And the fact that it's like a friendship bracelet, like I feel like so many people miss that. It looks like a friendship bracelet. Please. Like, please. Swelsey, yeah, I've heard that too. It's just like, yeah, you guys, I have no words for it. The fact that he had that friendship bracelet made is so sweet. It's so nice. It's so thoughtful. What a beautiful homage to how you started a relationship with this person. I love that. The jeweler said $6,300 and it's on their website. He spoiled her. That's incredible. Love that so much. I wish I had that much money lying around because honestly, I think it's a really, really cute idea. I just can't afford something like that. It started with a friendship bracelet and a dream. Yeah, it did. I mean, I think that Taylor and Travis told us it needs to be TNT at this point. I think it's really cute. I loved it. I loved that it was that it's a friendship bracelet. Like, I love that it's a friendship bracelet. Obsessed with that, actually. Like, Stop. He started this by telling Taylor he wanted to give her a friendship bracelet with his phone number. Okay? And now he gave her a friendship bracelet, a precious stone friendship bracelet, not with his phone number, but with their initials. Not with his phone number, their initials. I'm a puddle. I could cry. I could cry. I know, I can't wait to see him wear it. I hope he does. I hope we see it. It's so cute. I know, the call it what you want. And that's what's so crazy is Reputation is so Travis Kelce coded. So Travis Kelce coded. It's like Reputation was written for him. So it's wild that at this point in time, like, they're together and she's going to be announcing and hopefully releasing Reputation. Because it Endgame, big Reputation, it was written for Travis. She just didn't know it at the time. She just didn't know yet. What do I think she wears to the Super Bowl? Oof. I don't know. If they weren't playing the Niners, I would say another Kristen Juszczyk fit, but they are playing the Niners, so I don't know. I think we can definitely expect to see her in a skirt of sorts, right? Like, she's been boycotting pants pretty regularly, so I think we can continue to see that. I think it's the Super Bowl, so I think she's going to wear a Chiefs logo again. I don't think we're going to see anything. I don't think we're going to see like a jersey corset or anything like that. It is technically a home game. Good call out because it is the AFC. But I think more than anything, just because it's the Super Bowl, I think we're going to see her in Chiefs gear. She's obviously going to look gorgeous and stunning and beautiful, but I think she's going to have Chiefs logo on. Yeah. A skirt. She loves them. But I definitely think more like she has not, like, she's always one-upped the 87. She's always had 87 on her person somewhere. So yeah, she'll do it again. I don't know if she'd wear a jersey. But I also said I didn't know if she would wear his name, and then straight up she wore that Kristen Juszczyk coat, and his name was all over the place, and I'm obsessed with it. So who knows? Yeah. I don't know, but I'm here for it. Listen, I love that the Raiders aren't in it because I'm a Chiefs fan, obviously, but like that stadium is dope. They did build a pretty cool stadium. I got to give it to them. They built a really cool stadium. Oh, guys, I think I'm going to go. If I'm yawning, it's time. I love you. I will post this tomorrow to my YouTube. You guys know the drill. Thanks for hopping on. I am planning on going live on Friday with Danny. I'll post an event for you guys to see. And I will think about the Grammys. Definitely let me know on one of my videos if you want me to go live for the Grammys or what your plans are, because I really want to suss it out. I don't want to go live if there's not going to be many people in. You know what I mean? So yeah, love you guys. I will talk to you soon. Okay, bye. Oh my goodness.